Mushrooms occupy this interesting biological space. They're not plants, they're fungi, and they provide compounds that you simply don't get from vegetables. From an anti-inflammatory perspective, this uniqueness is actually valuable because you're diversifying your nutrient and phytochemical intake. The beta-glucans in mushrooms are particularly interesting. These complex sugars have been shown to modulate immune function, reducing inflammatory responses when they're overactive while supporting immune surveillance when needed. This isn't just dampening inflammation, it's helping to balance and regulate immune function more broadly. Different mushroom varieties provide different benefits. Shiitake mushrooms are particularly rich in compounds like lentinan that have been studied for immune support. Oyster mushrooms provide levastatin, a compound that naturally lowers cholesterol. Maitake mushrooms contain polysaccharides that influence blood sugar regulation. Regular button mushrooms, while less exotic, still provide selenium, B vitamins, and ergothioneine, an antioxidant that accumulates in tissues experiencing oxidative stress. From a culinary perspective, mushrooms are incredibly useful. They provide umami, that savory, meaty depth of flavor that makes food satisfying without requiring meat or excessive salt. For people trying to reduce meat consumption or lower sodium intake, mushrooms are genuinely helpful in creating meals that feel complete and satisfying. Mushrooms are also quite low in calories while being fairly filling due to their texture and water content. They can add bulk and satisfaction to meals without significantly impacting energy balance. But we need to talk about the real concerns with mushrooms. First, many people simply cannot tolerate them digestively. The chitin in mushroom cell walls is essentially indigestible to humans, and it can cause significant bloating, cramping, and digestive distress. Cooking helps break down some of the structure, but some people react poorly no matter how mushrooms are prepared. There's also a legitimate concern about where mushrooms are grown. Mushrooms are bioaccumulators. They absorb compounds from their growing medium, including heavy metals and other contaminants. Mushrooms grown in contaminated soil can concentrate concerning levels of toxins. This is why sourcing matters. Commercial mushrooms grown in controlled environments are generally safe, but foraged wild mushrooms or mushrooms from unknown sources carry real risk. Some people have true allergies to mushrooms, which can manifest as hives, swelling, or respiratory symptoms. This is distinct from digestive intolerance and can be serious. The texture is also polarizing. That slightly slimy quality when mushrooms are cooked bothers many people enough that they can't eat them regardless of the health benefits. If the texture genuinely disgusts you, the anti-inflammatory benefits aren't worth forcing yourself to eat them. There's also the cost issue with specialty mushrooms. While button mushrooms are inexpensive, shiitake, maitake, and oyster mushrooms are often quite expensive. This makes regular consumption of the most beneficial varieties financially impractical for many people. Despite these challenges, mushrooms remain a unique source of anti-inflammatory and immune-supporting compounds that complement the benefits from vegetables.